What is going on, everybody? It is time for your Baltimore Colts show, week 13. Is it week 13, really?
It is.
Already? Man.
Yeah.
Actually, it's week 12, bud. Week 12.
It's week 13.
Week 12.
Is it?
Last week was week 11. But anyway. Um,
Was it?
but this is your week 12 predictions. Actually, no teams on buys this week, so that's pretty interesting. Because it feels like we've had buys for so long. This must have been the week that the Dolphins and Tampa Bay were supposed to be on buys, I'm assuming.
I
But
told you 12. Shut up.
Let's jump into last week real quick and see if there's any games we wanted to talk about from last week. Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything that really surprised me. I think the Vikings being so one-sided against the Rams was really surprising. Uh, the Chiefs, how they lose to the Giants though? Like, how you do that though? Like, I need to know. Like, we need Justin on this show just so he can explain how this happened. But I actually talked to Justin about this, and he was like, "Well, it was close." I was like, "How you lose to the Giants though? Like how you lose to the Giants?" The Bills. So, so tell me how the Bills benched Tyrod Taylor for this other quarterback, and then bench this other quarterback for Tyrod Taylor. Wait, what? Well, wait, huh? So that was dumb, and that experiment didn't work out. The Bengals won against the Broncos because the Broncos are a shell of themselves. Speaking of a shell of themselves, the Raiders and the Cowboys, bruh. What happened to the Raiders? Remember when the Raiders were going to the Super Bowl? They're not. like remember when the entire world said this was the Raiders' year? It's not. As we can see, because they got the same players they had last year, the same offensive line they had last year, and they probably got a better running back than they had last year. And it's not. Like, they struggling. And then you got the Cowboys, who are also struggling without Zeke Elliott. Like Dak Prescott, bruh. I was this close to losing in one of my fantasy leagues. Luckily, I was playing Dak Prescott, who got him like -4 points, and that opened the door for me to end up winning the next day because I had somebody playing. It was wonderful. Like, and I'm not the biggest Dak Prescott fan, so it was a two-way. It was like a two-way of being really happy. Uh, and then the Monday night game was really good. The Seahawks almost won that game, which I was surprised of. Casey, thoughts on week 11? Besides
No, I don't really have any there wasn't anything last week that really was like, oh my god, what? It was a kind of a tame week.
Well,
it felt like.
right, Casey. Okay, Casey. I got a quick question for you.
Okay.
Can we officially say that the Raiders are not as good as we thought they were?
We can never say.
I said at the beginning of the season, I said these words, and people looked at me like I was insane that the Raiders would take a step back, and now we see it.
Nope.
They started out with 2-0, and everybody's like, "Oh, they're going to the Super Bowl." I mean, sorry, Raider Kingdom, Raider Kingdom. You know, I mean, Raider, whatever y'all say. But I said these words. People looked at me like I was crazy when I made the comparison that Derek Carr, that we thought that David Carr was good. When I made that comparison about Derek Carr, people were like, "How can he say that? Oh my god!" Like I was on a freaking show, and I said the Raiders are going to take a step back. I said the same thing about the Cowboys. I've been saying it since the beginning of the year. Now the Cowboys is probably because of Zeke. I'm gonna be honest. But at the same point, I knew that 6 game suspension would hurt them. I've been saying this since week freaking 1, probably before that. And now you're seeing that I'm right. Facts. The only thing I've been wrong on is the Steelers, but I think the Steelers are about to fall off soon anyway. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it. Dang on it.
No,
But anyway,
no, we come back. We come back. We gonna win the rest of our games, and
you talking about you talking about hashtag good.
no, we gonna have a better record than Chief Kingdom because yeah, we gonna win the rest of our games. Chief Kingdom gonna lose all the rest of the games, so we gonna take their spot number one in the AFC West. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. It's gonna happen. You watch.
So who winning that division? The Chargers? Was I right? Didn't I say okay, I didn't say the Chargers were gonna win. I said the Chargers could like possibly,
Well,
maybe possibly.
right now the Chiefs are in first.
How? They just lost to the Giants. I don't constitute that as being in first.
They're 6-4
for now. Chargers coming back, baby. Hashtag go Chargers, go! They're coming back, baby. They're going to the Super Bowl. Let go.
and Denver's in last place.
Yeah, remember we thought Denver was really good. Remember that? Remember that best defense in the league comment I made up a couple weeks ago. Speaking of things I was wrong on.
All that really matters is that the Browns are still 0-10. They still 0-10. So
yeah, they might have a chance this week, maybe.
But anyway. They're not allowed. They're not allowed to win. I can't.
Let's jump into the Thursday games. We got 3 Thursday games because of this Thanksgiving. Happy early Thanksgiving to everybody. I'll try to wish you a Thanksgiving again before the end of the show. If I forget, be like, bruh, like you didn't wish us a Thanksgiving, bruh. Anyway, but we got 3 Thursday games. We got one at 12:30, which is the Vikings going up against the Lions. Obviously, the Lions and the Cowboys always play on Thanksgiving. It's a tradition. And then the third game is always really random. So we got the Vikings going up against the Lions. I think last year the Lions played the Cowboys actually. But I am going with the Vikings. I think the Vikings are really good. I hope that the Lions can be really good, but right now, like I can't see them beating the Vikings the way they freaking just, bro. They toe up the Rams. Like they made them look like remember when the Rams were the first team in the NFC? They made them look like they won't. Like it was bad. So I'm going with the Vikings. Although they are going on the road, still going with the Vikings. That defense is going to travel. Casey, Vikings or Lions?
AJ Styles. Sorry. He on my TV now, so I had to say the AJ Styles. I think I'm also going with the Vikings, but I'm putting them on upset alert. I'm doing it. I'm putting them on upset alert. Yeah. So yeah.
It ain't a bad thing to do. It ain't a bad thing to do. All right. Moving on to our next game.
The
baby. Excited. We got the Los Angeles Chargers going up.
Chargers, go.
We got the Los Angeles Chargers going up against the Dallas Cowboys, or we got go Chargers, go going up against the Cowboys. Like it's the battle of the sayings. I feel like at this point, the Cowboys absolutely suck without Ezekiel Elliott. They're terrible, like terrible. And we all know Philip Rivers going to come out here, throw for 800 yards, and win this game. Like they winning games at this point. The Chargers coming back in this division. Ain't nobody expected. They weren't expecting that, but they gonna do it. So as usual, as we always do on our Tuesday night picks, go Chargers, go! For the Chargers, baby. Casey, Chargers or Cowboys at 4:30 on a Thursday.
So you know what's funny about this game is if you go on to the Yahoo picks for the games,
yeah,
these people are picking the Cowboys 71% to 28%. I'm like,
have they seen the Cowboys? Have they seen them?
I'm like, have you watched the Cowboys? Like, have you seen the games? So I'm going with the Chargers. Go Chargers, go! And no, Cowboys not an upset alert. No, no, no.
Yeah. I mean, if Dak played like he played last week, bro, like, 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 I can't even lie. Like, this was like, I don't like Dak, but at the same time, I still kind of respect Dak in a certain degree. I think it's the Cowboys uniform that really makes me dislike him. But at the same point, like, Dak is one of those guys. Plus, I was a big Tony Romo fan. But Dak's one. Dak was one of those guys. He had one of those weeks last week where like you were hoping he'd throw interceptions. So like he comes out, throws an interception, throws another interception the next possession, and then fumbles the next possession. And I'm like, yes. Like I was so freaking like excited. Like he literally probably won me that game, and I appreciate it. Oh, I had Jimmy Graham that was left to play. Jimmy Graham's becoming a number one tight end again. So moving on to our last game. Oh, wow. No, no, no. Our last game for Thursday, we got the New York Football Giants with 2 wins now, going up against the Washington Auras. And I'm going with the Auras. I can't go with the Giants. Not ever. Never, never. Unless they go against the Browns, and then I still probably pick the Browns. I'm going with the Washington Auras. Case.
Yeah, this what you call a no brainer. You go with the Auras. You go with the. Sorry, New York fans, but the Auras. Yeah.
Righty. Speaking of New York fans, we got the Buffalo Bills going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Buffalo Bills are sliding right now. They're on a downward spiral, and they can't get up, baby. They are falling, and they ain't even got life alert. They can't get up, and they can't go health. So the struggle is real, but the Chiefs just lost to the Giants, and really, like, it's hard to pick the Chiefs after losing to the Giants, but I'm gonna have to, because the Buffalo Bills, not only have they now created quarterback issues, but now Tyrod Taylor probably doesn't have the confidence to come out and play like he should, because now he's looking over his shoulder the whole time. So now he's nervous. And I think that's going to be an issue. This defense is bad, right? They're not great. They can turn you over, but at the same time, they're still not really doing what they need to do, especially recently. So I'm gonna go with the Kansas City Chiefs. They're playing in Arrowhead, loud up in there. So like, y'all look out. And I'm going with the Chiefs. Casey, Bills or Chiefs? I mean, if the Chiefs lost to the Giants, they can lose to anybody, right?
I mean, that's a statement that is a true. That's a true statement. So with that in mind, I as much as it hurts to say this, I am going with the Chief Kingdom, but they on upset alert.
I feel like you enjoy saying chicken up, chicken. Like, I feel like as much as it hurts, you love saying it.
It's kind of like saying the beautiful Alicia Fox, or my favorite, Zach Sabre Jr.
Versus Kata.
Oh my god! Did you see the Jinder Mahal segment on
No,
Raw?
I haven't seen it yet.
Like I thought the bad green screens were bad, but this is oh god. he
Time to get the band back together. Next we got the Tennessee Titans going up against the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going with the Titans. They should have beat the Steelers last week. Dang it. Dang it. You know how mad that makes me if they lost that game? Ugh. But I'm going with the Titans. I don't trust the Colts as far as I can throw them. And they got some big fellas out there, so I probably can't throw none of them. So I'm going with Tennessee Titans. They're gonna get it back on track so they can win this division. Casey. Actually, the Jaguars about to win this division. We're gonna be technical, but
I mean, maybe we gonna see about that. We gonna see about that. Oh man, I'm go. We had a bye week. We did. We coming back. We a new and improved team. We coming back.
Hope y'all ain't new and improved like Fandango.
I'm going with my boys. I'm going with Colts. I'm doing it. I'm going with my boys. We gonna win this one. We coming back. We doing it. I hope.
Well, I wouldn't hold my breath. We got the Cleveland Browns going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. People hate when I say Bengals, but
Bengals.
uh,
You cannot. It's like it's how you say it. Gotta say it.
they like a bangle is a bracelet. I'm like, shut up. say bangles. I want to say bangles. I'm going with the Bengals because I think they gonna beat the Browns because the Browns like remember when Deshaun Kaiser was supposed to be good? He not. Right? he not. He's struggling. Casey, Browns, Bengals. Sorry,
uh,
Bengals.
yeah, man. Only because I have, and I've said this before multiple times. I've decided that the Browns are not allowed to win any games. So that's the only reason I'm going with the Bengals. That I can't. They have to go completely. They have to. They need
It's
to
gonna
do
be a tie. Be a tie.
this. Probably going with the Bengals.
Moving on. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going up against the Atlanta Falcons. Jameis, Jameis. Stay out of trouble, son. Come on. Come on. Stop it. And I don't know if he did anything, but still, come on, Jameis. We just got over the crab legs. Come on. Anyway, Jameis ain't playing, so when it rains, it pours for that man. I'm going with the Atlanta Falcons. They're just better than the Buccaneers at this point, especially the Buccaneers without Jameis Winston. Casey.
Yeah, I mean, I love me some Tampa Bay, but gotta go with the Falcons.
All right. Next, we got the Fins that get the wins, except for in 6 of their games this year. Going up against the New England Patriots. I'm going with the Patriots. Now Jay Cutler is out, so I think that actually makes a difference in this game because Jay Cutler has been terrible, like awful. Like he's thrown multiple picks more than Joe Flacco has this year. Just saying. I love my quarterback, but still, come on, Joe. But still, I mean, at least Joe's are tipped balls. Like at least, at least the man, at least he got a little bit of an excuse. But like Cutler been throwing so many picks this year, and their defense can't bail them out like ours can. So I'm going with the Patriots. I would love to see the Dolphins win this game. I just don't see it. They got a better chance with Matt Moore, but Matt Moore is still a backup quarterback. So going with the Patriots. Casey. I think Jay Cutler had 3 picks last week.
What?
I think Jay Cutler had 3 picks last week, and then got hurt on top of that. So
yeah, proud. The fan in me says that the Fins get the wins, but the knowledgeable side of me knows that the Patriots cheat. So that's the only reason they're gonna win. I'm saying it because they're gonna cheat. They're gonna do it. They're gonna cheat. So, but they on upset alert. They on the upset alert.
All right. Speaking of potential upsets, we got the Chicago Bears going up against the Philadelphia Eagles. This one is so easy. I ain't even gotta say it. I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles though. They 9-1. Apparently they going to the Super Bowl. I believe it when I see it. But I mean, like I know they good and all. But like y'all thought. Y'all thought the Raiders was good too. At one point, we thought the Bills was good when Ron Fitzpatrick was at quarterback too, because they was like 6-0 or something, and we was like, they're going to the Super Bowl. They didn't even make the playoffs. I'm just saying. So don't get me wrong, they're 9-1. It's a little different. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're gonna make the playoffs. Obviously, they're gonna win the division. Obviously, but we have to see what they do in the playoffs. But I do like the Eagles. I do love Carson Wentz. I think he's great. I'm going with the Eagles, and it's easy. It's an easy one. Casey.
You know, as much as I want to go with the Bears, you got to go with the Eagles. But they're not going to the Super Bowl. Like they could be undefeated and somehow they still wouldn't go to the Super Bowl.
Moving on to the Carolina Panthers.
Threw snowballs at Santa. Like how you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, that poor man.
like, how you be doing that to Santa? Like, how you do that?
But moving on to the last 1 o'clock game. Yeah, last 1 o'clock game we got is the Carolina Panthers going up against the New York Football Jets. I'm going with the Carolina Panthers because about Kelvin Benjamin, about Kelvin Benjamin being an issue though. Like I feel like Lamar has been so wrong this year. It ain't even funny. Remember we had the Bengals was going to the Super Bowl. Well, we all knew that one was wrong. And then the Panthers was gonna be terrible without Kevin Benjamin. They haven't. I think they've won all their games since Kevin Benjamin has been traded. And the third one was that Ezekiel Elliott wasn't gonna make that big of a difference. So Lamar, when you come back to the show, I'm gonna need you to be right for once. But I'm going with the Panthers. Casey, Panthers or Jets? Jets.
Let me take a let me look at go.
I'll take a gander.
I'm gonna take a gander at the statistics. I know that's a Justin thing. I get that, but I'm a dabble. I'm a dabble in the statistics. Who did you go for?
The statistics for this.
Who did you pick?
I picked the Panthers easily.
Even
though the Jets have been oddly impressive.
I could go with an upset alert, but I won't. I'm going with the
Have
Panthers.
You ever went for the Jets? like at any point?
I think I did one time 2 years ago and they lost, and I was like, never again.
I think I did that one time, and then he fumbled off that guy's butt.
Play of all time.
I think it was a trick play, to be honest. It just kind of, he was supposed to fumble off the guy's butt, but they're supposed to get it back and pick it up and scoop it and score. But like, see what happened was, I think it was a trick play. He knew what he was doing. Anyway, moving on. Hashtag we want the franchise back. Moving on. We got the Seattle Seahawks going up against the San Francisco 49ers, who are almost as Giants. I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks. They ain't even got to be in Seattle. Still going with it. Casey.
Yeah. It's that Seattle Seahawks. They going as much as I don't want them to because they not as good as I thought they were. Go with Seattle.
All right. This one's an interesting one. We got the New Orleans Saints going up against the Los Angeles Rams. If the Rams lose this one, they lost 2 straight. So this could be a very interesting game. I feel like the Saints are going to win this game. The Saints just look like the better team right now, especially considering how the Rams played last week. Now the Saints defense isn't great, but they've done enough to keep them winning 8 games in a row. So I think a lot has to be said. I'm curious to see what the Rams defense can do against this number one ranked offense in the Saints. So I'm gonna go with the Saints, but they could be on upset alert here against the Rams. This one could really go either way. I feel like. Casey.
You know, I think I'm gonna go with the Rammies. I'm doing it. I'm calling them the Rammies. It's a little combination of Justin's Rams and Rammies. So yeah, it's a new one, kids. Start tweeting that out. Hashtag Rammies. They
Don't.
not gonna tweet that out.
Please don't.
You know what? I'll start it out, and then y'all continue it. Yeah. So Rammies. Yeah, that's
we gonna move on real quick. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars going up against the Arizona Cardinals. They in the home of the grass, but the Jacksonville Jaguars are just too good, man. They just too good. They got the eighth ranked offense. If Leonard Fournette keep running the ball like he's doing, I know he's hurt right now, so that kind of hurts him a little bit. Blake Bortles is playing efficiently, at least enough to not turn the ball over too much and cost them games. So I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars because they got a solid defense as well. So I think the Jacksonville Jaguars will win this game, even though they in grass country, baby. Casey.
you're right. You're right. They in the grass country, but them Jaguars, they coming in. They go so they cats. So it's obviously they got to go to the bathroom. So they gonna pee on the grass, and the acidity gonna kill the grass. That was probably too much, and I apologize.
So are we saying are we saying that the grass is gonna be no more?
Uh, Temporarily, it's gonna be no more. It's okay, bro. It's okay. Don't cry. Okay, it's cool. It's cool.
No, we need the grass.
I mean, the grass ain't been working for a while though.
It worked that one game. Adrian Peterson was there, and then
Yeah, and then it ain't working no more.
then we learned that they're not as good as we thought they were for that 1 week. But moving on to the last 425 game, we got the Denver Broncos going up against the Oakland Raiders. And I'm only picking the Raiders because I got to. This one could go either way as well. They both are absolute garbage. Terrible. Horrible. They suck. Both of them.
Would you terrible. Say that they're hot garbage?
I would say they hot garbage. Like, ugh. But I think the Raiders could win this game. I just think they're the better team at this particular point in time. But this one could go either way too, with Denver's defense still being pretty decent. I mean, they still got the guys out there. They're just not playing as well as they were before. So I'm going with the Raiders. Casey, Raiders, Broncos.
Now, I don't know if y'all know, there's a little thing called the Raider Raid, and it's delicious.
I think it's flat this year.
Nah, it's not. It's nah.
I think y'all left the bottle open over the off season.
Nah. It's fine. It's good. It's good. We've been letting other teams try it. That's what it is.
I think somebody spit in it. Somebody spit in it. Speaking of those cats, they might have peed into something.
Bruh, did the Raider Raid fine? We gonna show you this week that the Raider Raid fine. Let's be honest, we probably don't need the Raider Raid against the Broncos. So you go with the Raiders and the Raider Raid, baby.
All right. Sunday night football. All right, Sunday night. Where are you? We going with the Packers going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hey, God, somebody beat this team so they get off their high horse. Because my goodness, um, God, I hate them so freaking much. Um, I
DJ,
want to go with the
man.
Packers. I do, but there ain't no daggone way. There ain't not one way, like in any way, that this happens. Come on, Packers, please. Come on, baby. Brett Hundley. Come on, baby. There ain't no chance. No, 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 no. But like for real though, like there's no chance.
would would you say there's no chance in hell?
Yes, no. I'm going with the friggin' Steelers again. Casey.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The Steelers. I don't wanna, but let's move on.
Moving on to our Monday night football game. We got the Houston Texans. Thank you, Lord. The Ravens on prime time, baby. Everybody go see how terrible this offense is. Let's see what I see. And they're gonna blame Joe, but y'all need to blame the offensive line because it's terrible. It's terrible. They can't block nothing. Anyway, Houston Texans going up against the Baltimore Ravens. Can I get one game without two picks, Joe? I appreciate it. Thank you. One pick for one, for that matter. Or like just tell the defensive lineman quit tipping the ball. But like the Texans, like one of the best teams at tipping the ball, so I'm kind of scared. Texas defense is still solid, somewhat. But the Ravens defense is real. Like Jimmy Smith is a man. Like that dude shutting people down. He don't care. But Casey, I'm gonna let you pick this game first before I get too deep into it.
Uh, you know,
Well, I don't know yet. You haven't revealed it
DJ. Yeah, I'm going with the Ravens.
yet.
I
He was gonna try though.
was, I was trying. I was. I couldn't
um,
think of any scenarios where the Texans won.
the key to us winning this game is either getting the offense going or it. Yeah, right. That's how I feel. Or it being a defensive game. We really need to get the offense going though. Like for real though. Like the bad part about it is this defense is so good that if the offense was decent, like the Ravens could probably go to the Super Bowl. That's how good the defense is. That's how good Jimmy Smith is. That's how good that front seven is. C.J. Mosley, that like Brandon Carr, Marlon Humphrey, like that's how good they are. If this offense could do anything ever, I think they're just not being aggressive enough, and I think that's an issue. Alex Collins is good, but you can't sit there, and bro, they still doing the same crap they was doing last year. If it's third down and 10, do not do not run a route that goes 5 yards. Why? Like they still like Casey. I bet you remember me mentioning this last year, where it would be third down and 10. They throw the ball 8 yards. Why? Why? Like why is this a thing? Like just run your route 2 yards deeper. Like oh my goodness, it's terrible, man. It makes no sense. That's a lot of times why we can't stay on the field on third down because it's third down and freaking long, and they throw the ball short. What? Anyway, I'm going with my Ravens. I think they'll win this game. I think this will be the game where they get this offense going and figure out what the heck they're doing. But then again, I thought they got the offense going against the Dolphins, and then the next game they lost to freaking Titans. But anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm going with the Ravens. Should be an interesting week this week with all of our Thanksgiving games. Want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving if you watch this on Thursday. If you watch it before Thursday, hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. If you watch it after Thursday, hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you ate at least a lot, and you stuff your bellies and you hung out with your family and whatever you may do on Thanksgiving. you do not celebrate Thanksgiving, you should, because it's a good holiday to celebrate. Regardless. So, but anyway, Casey, would you like to say anything to the good people before we leave? Specifically about Thanksgiving, potentially.
I hope y'all be thankful for the good things in your life.
Like the podcast,
I was just gonna say, like the podcast, like the possible 2 new female shields in the double E, because they 2 of them now apparently, and I'm liking it, and I'm excited, and they probably not gonna do anything with it at all. So
they could have had the female shield with the freaking 4 horsewomen of MMA. I mean, obviously there's an extra member, but still.
Oh my God, they're doing the shield thing. They're doing the shield thing. They're surrounding the ring. Oh my God. I mean, sort of surrounded the ring. 2 of them were on one side, and one of them was on the.
It's not surrounding the ring though, and then one more side to the ring, people.
Yeah. Come on. They forgot how to surround the ring, but they learning. They still learning. It's cool. They still learning. Yeah. But yeah, y'all be thankful and eat stuff and watch football and yeah, do that. Do that. Do the stuff. That yeah.
All right. Well, I might well, this is not really football related, so I'll wait till a wrestling video to reveal this tidbit of information. So we will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was your Week 12 edition of the Baltimore Colts Show. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at ICW_podcast. Also as well, be sure, also as well, and to be sure to find the Facebook page. It's on Facebook, the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, or it's in the description. The link is facebook.com/ICW podcast. Be sure to like the Facebook page as well. We go live there periodically as well too, and stuff. So we will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button as well too, and see you. Peace.